Hello, my friends. It's Sheree. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here today. Come on into my craft room. I am having fun with my new Globleland dies today. So I did a video last Sunday, if you didn't see that, where I had done an unboxing of Globleland and asked me to try out and demonstrate some of their dies and silicone stamps. So I showed you what I picked out last Sunday. So today I'm going to demonstrate the dies, and probably next Sunday will be the stamps. So, yes, here are all my stamps. I wanted to kind of show you. I started breaking them apart, and I'm going to grab my little jewelry pliers here. And what my next card, I bought these kind of in mind. What I had in mind was making some cards this year. I have made cards in the past, but last year, like, I've never really kept up with it enough to actually make a card in time for somebody's birthday or somebody's, like, Mother's Day or Father's Day or whatever. So I've just made cards, like Christmas cards and generic cards and things like that. So this year I already made a card for my friend's baby shower, and I did a video where I worked on that. And so my dad's birthday is coming up. So I looked around my craft room and found some male masculine paper, which much to my surprise, I didn't think I really had much of, which I don't think I do. But I kind of, I have some paint, sample strips. Like, this is the only one I have that was really a masculine color. All the other ones are yellow and pink. So I was like, wow, I thought this was a good idea. I still think this is a good idea. I'm not saying past tense, but I need more. So next time I go to my Walmart doesn't mix paint anymore, so they don't have these. My little town Walmart, I haven't checked out. I haven't really looked at the paint department at the Walmart by where I work. But anyway, we have a Lowe's here, so if I need paint, samples like this, I just go by there and pick out a few. So I need to go by and get me some masculine colors. I mean, I have cardstock like black and stuff, but I didn't really want to just to go with black. It's kind of boring. So I picked out I took some of the words apart that I thought I might use on my dad's birthday card. And see, here's the word happy, and I'm just going to see if I can, so if you never used dies before, they come kind of attached sometimes to other words, like this is words. And so I just broke them apart, but then you still have this little part right here that I just twist off like that. They just come right off. And so I'm going to see how many words I can punch out of this paint sample. So I'm just going to go like that with all my words and see how many I can fit on here. And while I'm getting that ready, I will tell you about Globleland. It's a website where they have lots of different things. So you really need to check it out to, see what all they offer. But I will have the link to the website. I will have a coupon code down in my description box for you, and the links to these products. So just, if you haven't ever heard of it or ever checked it out, why not see what they have, just in case, because I was really, delighted. I had this in my head, and then when they asked me to try out some of their stamps, I was like so excited. And then when I got the products, I was even more excited. So these words are going to be perfect. I can use them. I'm going to cut a bunch out. I'm not saying I'm going to use all of these words, but while I'm cutting, if you have a die cutter, I have the Sizzix Big Shot, which I will have my Amazon links down below in my description box too. And so I'll have this, my Amazon, I believe I already have that on my Amazon list that I usually put under my videos now. But that will be there. And I'm going to add to it, this is the word with. I have birthday, happy, and I'll tell you the rest of the words. I should be telling you the words. This is best. I didn't know, I'll show you the other part that's probably going to go on the front. And these words are potential words that I can use on the inside. for a little sentiment. I could put them together however I want and use them for a sentiment on the inside. So when I first, after I got the words, I started thinking about like a theme for the birthday card. You know how when you pick out cards, for men, you think of fishing, or my dad does like fishing, and he's always liked fishing, and they live on a lake. So, they like water, not necessarily the water. They don't go in the water or anything, but my dad likes fishing. My mom, not my mom, but my dad. Here's the word for. And then my dad he's Mr. Fix-It. He can pretty much fix anything. Like before you have to call a repairman, check with my dad. My mom would always see if my dad could fix it first, and he usually could. So anyway, I'm trying to see how many words I can get on here, because if you if you use the Sizzix Big Shot, if you already have one, or you have any kind of little die cutter like this, that, it's a pain to, not a pain, but it's easier if you just do it all in one shot instead of back and forth 10 million times, right? So let's see. I have my plates already in here. I'm going to put these down over here now without dropping them all, hopefully. And I'm going to do one cut and see how these come out. And hopefully we'll have time to do some more. Here's my top plate. I'm going to place that on top without messing up I know you can't see over here. Probably. Let me see. Can you see? Oh, can you see? Oh, no, you can't see. Okay, let me move I have my paper cutter here just in case I need it, but let me move it over there because I don't know if I need it or not. So I'll just have it over there in case I can grab it. So let me move this over. I'm going to show you these envelopes too. That's how I store my dies, not my die cuts. I'm kind of working on new storage for my die cuts, so I can go ahead and make some and have them ready. Because I'm kind of new, even though I've had this for a year or so, I'm still feel like I'm kind of new to die cutting. I haven't used it that much, but I have used it enough to know how to do it. You know what I mean? So I've got it in here. I put the sharp side down on the paper, put the paper in there, and paint samples are like cardstock. So let's see how we do. I'm going to roll it through. Sometimes I just go once through, but I have found that recently I was trying to just go once through, and I thought that would be okay. And then something wasn't cut out all the way, so I said, oh, I guess I really do have to do it back and forth. You know what I mean? Trying to save a little step there, but I hope I went far enough. And so we will see how this comes out. All right, let's see how we did. Let me move that back over. Okay, let's take it out. So exciting. Okay. Oh, I can see my negative already. So let's see the positive here of the actual die cuts. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Let's see what we got. I have a little pokey tool here in my little supply box somewhere. It probably fell down in there. Let me see. Why is it when I need something I never can find it? I mean, it's always here except for when I need it, right? Okay, I can use my awl or my actual pokey tool that I use for binding my journals. And that glue was upside down in there. Okay, so because I'm going to need to push these out. So here's the word day. Let's see how we do. Let's see how they pop out. There's different ways of getting these out. The word, your dies out of your dies, but there's a little brush thing I saw recently. I don't know if I saw someone use it or I just saw it online. I think I just saw it online, but here's the word day. I wanted these small words for the inside, so this was cut out of you just saw me, out of the paint sample. So here's the word, and I'm not going to do all of them. I'm just going to show you a couple here because that's a lot of words, but at least you can see a few here and see how they came out. Now this is a bigger one. This was down here on the end, and I was worried about this one because I didn't know if I went far enough. I tried to, but I didn't know if I did, so let's see how this one comes out. As far as rolling it back and forth, you know, got to roll it to the very end so that everything gets cut. Okay, so these are kind of delicate, but they're popping right out. And there is my Celebrate. It's kind of interesting to see how they look because you saw the paint sample was different shades of blue. This was down in the light end of the blue, the light blue. So sorry, let me hold that in the middle of the frame there. Isn't that pretty? So I have the word day and Celebrate. Let's just look at one more here that's darker. This is happy, and it was down in the dark blue part. So let's see what this looks like. Kind of excited to see a darker, you know, brighter color. Oh, that's pretty. See, there's a little bit of white there from the different shades. And you can kind of see the different shades of blue. The H is a little lighter than the PPY, and some of the white line in between the colors is right there. So isn't that cool? Yeah, I love it. Awesome. Okay, so that is, hold on. That is the that little words. So I got in this set came the words I just showed you that I was cutting out, plus all of these words. This was all together in one set, all of these words. So there's words like anniversary, congratulations, fall. I mean, you can kind of probably use this one set for pretty much anything you'd want to make, cards, you know, put them in your journal, whatever, you know, you might want to do, tags, whatever. And these are the envelopes that I got when I was reorganizing my craft room and I wanted to do something with my dies. Let me grab the little box, just a second. I had this wooden box here in my craft room already, and I had something in it, and it's just, I think my husband got it somewhere, like, and something was in it, or somebody was throwing it out, or, you know, it's just a old gray box. You can see it's kind of just all chippy and distressed, naturally distressed, and it had this already on it, a little, like, stickers, or some kind of decoupage right here, flowers. And so anyway, these envelopes, I measured it, because I, you know, wanted to put my dies in here, and these envelopes fit perfectly in here, you can see. And so I got one set, I think I got one set of these envelopes. I'll have to look and see if it was one set, but you can see how many I got. I ordered as many as I could in one set, but I didn't want to overflow this box. I really still don't want to overflow this box, and I haven't yet. But so all my dies, I put each separate set in one of these envelopes and put it in here. And so this one's from the words I just showed you, and it goes back to, I have still from this one set of envelopes 2 empty ones. So kind of filling them up, aren't I? I didn't mean to do that, but it just happened because I had some already, and then I've gotten a few new ones just from really demonstrating products for the different companies that I've demonstrated products for. Pretty much that's the only reason I've gotten new ones. So so the little words, we did that. Now I want to show you before my time is up today, and I will take those out later, and I'll make a card. I'll make my dad's birthday card on video, so stay tuned for that if you wanted to kind of learn how to make a simple card. And then this is the other set I got. These have Velcro on too, so you can use these for a lot of different things. That's why I'm going to go ahead and put the link down below, because they're a nice size, they're not too big. You can easily find something to put these in, a little whatever box or anything, you know, cardboard box, anything, and store whatever, ephemera, whatever you want in here. So they're very handy, and I don't think they cost too much. Like, I paid for those on Amazon myself. Those were in a demonstration. So this was the other set of dies I got, and it's because I want to make a Mother's Day and Father's Day card. And so after, let's see, after my dad's birthday in April, my mom is Mother's Day, and you know, my mom's birthday, or my mom's Mother's Day. No, it's Mother's Day in April. I mean May. So I picked out these two pretty or colors right here, and I've got, I don't know which one I'll use. I have Happy Mother's Day and Happy Father's Day, Happy Mom's Day, and Happy Dad's Day. So I can switch them out over the years whenever I decide to make Mother's Day and Father's Day cards and use these. And I can cut these at one time. So let's see, do I have all my plates over here? Let me take that one off and get these ready. So I'm going to cut I guess I'll just do Happy Mother's Day. Out of this one, I can cut them at the same time. These flowers go every which way, but once you cut it out, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? You can't tell what's going on as far as the direction. So it's not, you know. And I want to try one. This is just pink cardstock, so I'm going to try this Happy Mom's Day on that one and see how we do. So let's see. Let's put this one like this. Let me see if I can get this back over here again for you so you can see what I'm doing. Here's my Happy Mother's Day up here. Here's my Happy Mom's Day right here. I'm going to put my plate on here. If you've never used one of these type of die cuts before, they don't take up too much room, and die cutters, and they're really easy to use. You can emboss on these too. You can do embossing and die cutting. So really handy tool. You don't have to plug it in. You just have the little crank, so you don't have to worry about a plug or, you know, going anywhere. So not, you know, like a Cricut you have to plug in and hook up to your computer and all that jazz, I think. So I've never used one, but that's what I've seen or heard. Okay, that's all the way through. Okay, let's roll it back. Let's roll it back. Make sure everything got cut. And we'll check out and see how these dies did. Super exciting. I think I'll have enough to punch both out of the other, like the other one out of this one, and switch them up and put that one over there. So, but let's see how these turn out. So fun. So if you have scrapbook paper you don't like, you could do something like this with it, because this is the type of thing where you don't really see the scrapbook paper, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? You don't see the pattern. You just kind of see the colors. Okay, here's my pink already. Wow, that is beautiful. So let's see. Oh my goodness. Happy Mother's Day. It fell right out. Isn't that gorgeous? I hope it looks as pretty as it does in the camera as it does in person. But there is. Let me get all these little bits off of here. But that fell right out, you see. That's important to be able to get it out in one piece, right? You know, if it all gets all torn, it's no good. So this one is also coming right off. And this one is also gorgeous. I'm trying to make sure all the little bits are out. Let's see, I think they are. As far as I can tell, all the bits are out of that one. And here is this one with the flowered paper. Won't that be pretty on a card? Happy Mother's Day. I love it. Okay, so that is the demonstration, my demonstration of the stamps for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I mean not stamps, dies. And check out Globleland. Check out their website and what they have to offer. And I'm really, this is so pretty. And check out, if you don't have a Sizzix, you know, die cutter or a die cutter, the Sizzix, I've never had any issues with it, like none. So, you know, that means I highly recommend it, right? So I've never used another one, so I can't, you know, I can't speak for any others. But if you've ever heard anybody say that theirs didn't work so good as far as another type, maybe, you know, stick with the Sizzix, and you can get that on Amazon. And I will have my link below. So thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed a little demonstration of both the die cut sets. And like I said, next Sunday I will have a demonstration for this rubber stamps, and I'll link that video where I did the unboxing below too, so that you can see what all I got, in case you didn't see the rubber stamp, or not rubber stamps, but silicone stamps that I got, because I'm super excited to try those out. I can't wait. So I will see you then. I'll see you tomorrow, and have a great day.